भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयामदेवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेमदेवहितं यधायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Karika number 34. नात्मभावेन नानेदम् न स्वेनापि कथञ्चन न पृथक् नापृथक् किञ्चित् इति तत्त्वविदो विदुः. Gaudapadacharya establishing the unreality of the world in the form of commenting upon prapanchopashamam. Upashamam means falsification or mithyatva nischaya. Exact meaning of upashamam means dissolution. How the world dissolved. From a jnani standpoint, the world loses its reality. From the Turiya Atma Jnani standpoint, the world loses its independent reality. World is nothing but a word. There is no world, there is only word. Word alone is there. The word L you remove, what remains? Word alone remains. In Tamil you say bone, what you say? Elumbu. And the elumbu from word L you remove, that is the elumbu of the world. L is the elumbu of the world. L you remove, world cannot stand. How the world stand when you remove the L elumbu? It remained as it stand as a word. Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam. Brahma eva satyam. Then what is this nama rupa prapancha? Nama rupa prapancha is only a standpoint. It is only a standpoint. What is that standpoint? Father from the standpoint of son. Son is from the standpoint of father. Husband is from the standpoint of wife. Wife is from the standpoint of husband. Teacher is from the standpoint of the student. Student is from the standpoint of the teacher. These are all relative standpoints. This is called a relative, which is not real. A standpoint is that which is not real. I am not a teacher. But because of some standpoint only, temporary, I get the name as a teacher. You are always students? Are you a student? No. You are a student only a particular time in front of one person, the teacher. You are a student. The student, the status you have temporarily taken. It's called a relative standpoint. Entire Nama Rupa. This is red. Means from the standpoint of black, this is red, it is not black. A standpoint only. Vyavritam, it is differentiating from something. Father and status is to differentiate from father is not mother, father is not husband, father is not brother, father is not grandfather. To differentiate from other status, we are taking this. So the status standpoint, like that, Brahman has got different names, status we are giving. All are only relative. All are only relative. They are not real. Brahman is not having any name at all. Advaitam Brahman. Brahman is non-dual. Only from the standpoint of Dvaitam. Since there is a duality, there is Dvaitam. Therefore, Brahman is not Dvaitam. To say, what you have to say, Brahman ki, we have to give one status. What is that? Advaitam. Why we have to use the word Advaitam? Brahman is not Dvaitam. This is called Vyavrittam. I am differentiating Brahman from the duality. Therefore, I have to give the name to Brahman. Then Brahman is Nirgunam, attributeless. Since there are attributed objects in the world, I want to differentiate Brahman from the attributed objects. Brahman is not Sagunam. Brahman is different from Sagunam. Therefore, Brahman is Nirgunam, Gunarahitam. Brahman is Nirgunam, Gunarahitam, attributeless. Subject status also from the object standpoint. I am neither subject nor object. I am a subject from the object standpoint. I become the object from the subject standpoint. So the subject-object also a relation. Even Brahman is adhishtanam, substratum of this world, is also a standpoint. Adhishtanam Brahman vande karanam. Since you are seeing the world as karyam, world is born out of Brahman, therefore we have to say this is karyam, effect. From the effect standpoint, I have to give status to Brahman what? Karanam status. Karanam status. Now, our rope, konja shape change aichu. This rope is adhishtanam for snake. This is support, adhishtanam, substratum of the snake, unreal snake. This adhishtanam support I have given from the standpoint of snake. Once I have falsified the snake, snake is not there, snake is mithya, snake is unreal. Once a snake, the effect, product snake is falsified, the rope, substratum status gone, karanam status gone, support status gone. It loses its all status. Yenna, adunuடைய effect, karyam, snake, all are falsified. It's not there. Therefore, the rope loses its substantiality. Substratum name it is taken out. Like that, when I falsify the Nama Rupa of this whole world, Brahman loses his status of Karanatvam, Advaitam, Nirgunam, subject. All these names are also taken out. Even Sakshim Brahma. Drishya Prapancha Drishtya Brahman is Sakshi. I am the Turiya Atma, I am Sakshi, witnesser. When you are witnesser? When you are witnesser, there must be something to see. Drishyam must be there. Are you getting the point? Drishyam irandada, Sakshi, witnesser, is having a status. Witnesserhood. Are you getting the point? உங்களுக்கு புரிகிறதோ இல்லையோ எனக்கு ஒரே இது. Witnesserhood is only from the standpoint of witnessed object. The witnessed object is falsified. It's not there. The witnesserhood is also negated. Sakshitvam also taken out. So all are relative. Therefore, the entire Nama-Rupa Prapancha is Mithya. This is what we saw in the last class. The next point, what we have discussed, Brahman is Chetanam also from the standpoint of Achetanam. Otherwise, I need not to say Brahman is Chetanam. Why I have to say? Since there are some Achetana, inert objects, therefore Brahman is different from inert objects. There are some Jada Padartham. Brahman is not Jadam. And சொல்றது காக என்ன சொல்லுவேன்? Brahman is Chetanam. What is the next point in the 34th Karika? He is saying, Idam nana atma bhavena na. This plurality, this nama, rupa, prapancha, plurality, whatever I am saying, Atma bhavena na bhavati, na asti. Atma bhavena means identical to with the self. Atma bhavana, identity, identical. Oneness. The plurality does not exist really as identical with Brahman. The plurality cannot exist as identical with Brahman. The snake can exist identical with rope. Snake is SWAMINI identical with rope. You cannot say. What is the next point? Svena api na kathanchana. Nor does it exist at all independently. What first one? It is identical with rope, I cannot say. Snake is identical with rope, I cannot say. Therefore what? Can you say snake is independently exist? This is our rope snake. Since it is not identical with rope, therefore it independently exists. Svena. Svena means independently, separately, without the help of rope. Can exist na? Na. It cannot exist. Svena api kathanchana na asti. World has no same drishtantam. This is drishtantam. Snake cannot be identical with rope. Darshtantam is what? Jagat, world is not identical with Brahman. Second drishtantam, second statement is what in drishtanta? Snake cannot exist independently. Svena kathanchana na bhavati. This is second. Independently cannot exist. In Dashtanta what? Jagat cannot exist independently. Jagat cannot exist independently from Brahman. At the second statement. That means first line la second quarter. So Drishtanta, Darshtanta you have to tally. Okay. Then second line he says, Na prithak, na aprithak. It is not identical, it is not independent. Therefore, third statement, can we say it is different and identical, both? Since it is not identical, since it is not independent, totally different, can we say it is little bit identical, little bit different? Rendu mix panni sollalama. Prithak, aprithak. Prithak different. Aprithak means non-different. Different and non-different. Non-different ன்னு சொல்ல முடியல, டிஃபரெண்டா இருக்குன்னு சொல்ல முடியல. அப்போ மூணாவது ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் என்ன சொல்லலாம்? டிஃபரெண்ட் நான் டிஃபரெண்ட் ரெண்டு மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி சொல்லலாமா? பிருதக் அப்ருதக் அப்பி ந, யூ கேனாட் சே. கிஞ்சித், தட் இஸ் தி செகண்ட் லைன். ந கிஞ்சித் பிருதக் ந அப்ருதக். யூ கேனாட் say nothing exists as different from the self or identical with the self. Identical అని சொல்லும் போது with అని சொல்லணும், different சொல்லும் போது from అని சொல்லணும். Okay, not different from the self, not identical with the self. Jagat is not identical with Brahman, Jagat is not different from the Brahman. Mood statement. Na aprithak iti, who says tattvavidaha ahuhu, wise people declare. Tattvavidaha means wise people, jnanis, they declare. Here I give 3 points why it is identical, why it is not identical, why it is not different, why is it identical and not different. In the mood statement ke Brahman, Jagat, why they are not identical, adike we have to see why Jagat and Brahman are not different, we have to see, and why Jagat and Brahman are ஐடென்டிக்கல் அண்ட் டிஃபரெண்ட் ரெண்டு மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி மூணு ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்டுக்கு ஏன் இப்படி சொல்லக்கூடாது அது பார்க்கணும். இப்போ இந்த ஸ்லோகா ஓவர் நோ, இதெல்லாம் அனாலிசிஸ் வி ஹாவ் டு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். இஃப் யூ சே வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் ஐடென்டிக்கல் வித் Brahman, we cannot accept that. Brahman is identical with the world or world is identical with Brahman, we cannot accept, because the reason you have to give. Just like that, நீ பாட்டுக்கு நீ சொல்லிட்டு அப்படி போகக்கூடாது. எதுக்குனால ஐடென்டிக்கல் இல்லை, ஐடென்டிக்கல் என்ன தெரிகிறதோ சேம். Why they are not same? Because the reason is their characteristics are different. World characteristics and Brahman characteristics are different. Properties are different. Characteristics means properties are different. What are those differences? World is inert, jadam, insentient. World is inert, insentient, jadam, all synonyms. Whereas Brahman is sentient, chetanam. Brahman is sentient, Brahman is chetanam. Therefore they cannot be identical. Characteristics are different. Reason number 1. Reason number 2, both are not identical because world is savikaram. It is undergoing modifications violently. World, Nama Rupa. World means what here? Any name and form or any object, any person, whatever you see in the world, everything is undergoing modification, including your body, including your mind. Therefore, it cannot be Brahman. Why? Brahman is Nirvikaram. Brahman is Nirvikaram, unchanging principle. This Nama, Rupa, Prapancha, including this body which I am carrying to Mandukyopanishad class. Kashtapatti. I am carrying this body to this class. This body is come under Jagat, one of the part of Jagat. It is Savikaram. This body cannot be Brahman. Therefore, can you say I am Brahman from the body standpoint? Why? Is it identical with the Brahman? Brahman is Nirvikaram, body is Savikaram. Reason number 2. Number 3, there are so many reasons we can give. A sample I am giving. Okay, reason number 3, world is Savikalpam. It has got parts. Savikalpam means it has got parts. Every Nama, Rupa you see, it has got parts. Desk has got parts, mic has got parts, fan has got parts, your own body has got parts, hand or part, kaal or part, mukku or part, ella anukku part irukku. This is called Savikalpam, with division. Entire Nama Rupa Prapancha has got divisions, Savikalpam, including this body. இப்படி தொட்டி அடிச்சு சொல்லுங்க. Including this body, it is Savikalpam. Whereas the Atma, Turiya Atma, who is Brahman, Nirvikalpam, partless. Nirvikalpam, partless. This is the third reason. Nirvikalpam. Now tell me, how can these both can be identical? Is it possible? Day and light are both can be identical? Cannot be identical. So this is what we have established. Therefore, because of these 3 reasons, Brahman is not identical with Jagat, Jagat is not identical with Brahman. இந்த சாம்பிளுக்கு தான் 3 எக்ஸாம்பிள். இங்க எக்கச்சக்கமா சொல்லிண்டே போலாம். Okay, இது enough. இது ஒரு example. Why they are not identical? Now, next point. Why they are can't be different? Why can't both can be different? பாம்பு போய் தனியா அந்த கயிறு விட தனியா ஏன் இருக்கக்கூடாதுன்னு இருக்க முடியாதுன்னு நீங்க சொல்லிட்டேன். அது ஈஸியா சொல்றோம். என்ன, இந்த பாம்பு வந்து rope snake cannot be different from the rope. This easily you can say, everyone can say. But how to say this world is differently existing other than Brahman, you cannot say, because if you say Brahman is different from the world, Brahman is different from the world limit the Brahman. World is here, Brahman is here. Brahman is different, world is different. World is existing differently from Brahman. If you say, wherever there is world, there is no Brahman. Sarvagatam Brahma will become redundant. Infinite, aparichinnam Brahma, Shastra statements will become redundant. What Shastra says? Brahman is infinite. Brahman is all-pervading. Brahman is aparichinnam, limitless. If you say world is different from Brahman, world is limiting the Brahman. புரியுறதோ? பிரம்மன் இருக்கிற இடத்துல வேர்ல்டு தனியா இருக்கு என்ன, பிரம்மன் வேற வேர்ல்டு வேற என்ன டிஃபரெண்ட்னு சொன்னா, இப்போ ஐ ஆம் டிஃபரெண்ட் ஃப்ரம் யூ, ஐ எம் சிட்டிங் ஹியர் என்ன. ஸோ நான் இருக்கிற இடத்துல நீங்க இல்லை, நீ இருக்கிற இடத்துல நான் இல்லை, அப்படிதானே? You are different, I am different. I am here, you are there. நான் அங்கே இல்லை, நீ இங்கே இல்லை. அப்போ நான் லிமிட்டெட் தானே. நான் இங்கே மட்டும்தான் இருக்கேன், அங்கே இல்லை. அப்போ நீங்க மட்டும், யூ ஆல்சோ லிமிட்டெட், இங்கே இல்லை, யூ ஆர் அங்கே மட்டும்தான் இருக்கேன். அதே மாதிரி வேர்ல்டு தனியாக நிற்கிறது, பிரம்மன் தனியாக இருக்காருன்னா வேர்ல்டு இருக்கிற இடத்துல பிரம்மன் இருக்க முடியாது, பிரம்மன் இருக்கிற இடத்துல வேர்ல்டு கிடையாது. அப்போ limitation to Brahman take place. Shastra statement that Brahman is all pervading, Brahman is infinite, Brahman is aparichinnam, the words statements will become meaningless, redundant. Shastra statements should not be redundant. It must be true. Shastram பொய் சொல்லலாமா? சாஸ்திரம் பொய் சொல்லலாமா? சொல்லக்கூடாது. சாஸ்திரம் பொய் சொல்ல நம்ம எதுக்கு படிக்கணும்? படிக்கவே மாட்டோம். பொய் சொல்ற சாஸ்திரம் படிப்போமா யாராவது? அப்படி என்ன அர்த்தம்? Since Shastra will never talk any untruth, Shastra statements cannot be disproved. Shastra statements cannot be redundant. Therefore, Shastra says Brahman is infinite, Brahman is all-pervading. This world must be unreal. This world cannot exist different from the Brahman. புரியுறதா? அந்த அபரிச்சின்னம் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் டு எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் world cannot be accepted as a different substance from the Brahman. Example number 2 for difference. Okay, now come to the third. What? Identical and different, both. Bheda abhedam. இது எங்கே போறது பாருங்க இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். பேதா பேதம், விசிஷ்டாத்வைதம். பிரம்மன் பேதாபேதம், பகவான் பேதாபேதம். பேதம்னா டிஃபரெண்ட், அபேதம்னா ஐடென்டிக்கல். அக்கார்டிங் டு விசிஷ்டாத்வைதா, காட் இஸ் பேதாபேதம், ஒரு பார்ட் அண்ட் டிஃபரெண்ட் ஆல்சோ. அதுதான் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட். பேதம் டிஃபரெண்ட் அர்த்தம், அபேதம் ஐடென்டிக்கல் அர்த்தம். பேத அபேதம் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணுனா விசிஷ்டாத்வைதம். அந்த மாதிரி சொன்ன, don't mistake me, I am criticizing Visishtadvaitam. We are not criticizing anything. We are only studying the systems and their concepts. And we have to study and analyze how far they stand to the Tatparyam of Vedic statements. Adhikaga da padikram. Therefore, I am keeping Vibhuti. Therefore, Swamini is belong to Iyer family. இவர் நாட் ஐயங்கார் ஃபேமிலி. இதெல்லாம் வரக்கூடாது வேதாந்திக் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு, தப்பி தவறி. ஆமாம், அது வந்தாச்சுன்னா அவுட்டு. இப்படிதான் போயிட்டு இருக்க. நிறைய டீச்சிங்ஸ் எல்லாம் அப்படிதான் போயிட்டு இருக்க. நாமம் வைக்கிறவங்கள ஒரு டீச்சிங்கு, பட்டை போட்டவங்களெல்லாம் ஒரு டீச்சிங்கு, அப்படி எல்லாம் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. We are all neutral. Vedanta is a smarta. He is neither Visishtadvaiti nor Shaiva nor anything. He is talking the fact, truth. Okay? Please be open-minded. Please be open-minded. Otherwise your intellect will be blocked. Nothing will enter. Bheda abheda. It is neither different nor identical. Bhedamu irukku, abhedamu irukku. இப்படி சொன்னா என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்? அதான். Why can't we say it is world is a part of Brahman? Part of Brahman. Brahman is neither totally different nor identical. It is a part of Brahman. அப்படி சொல்லலாமே என்ன? Because Brahman is partless. You cannot say world is a part of Brahman. Partless க்கு parted you cannot do. Once parts go away, parts can be parted. A part is that. This is the logic. A part is that which can be parted. Parts put together whole. All your car, your any gadget is an assemblage of parts. When you want to do repair, what do? Cultify the parts and do repair. And again assemble. The parts can be parted. And once you part the parts, when they are parted, the whole fan, you take out all the parts. Can fan object exist? You remove all parts from the car, car can exist. There is no car other than parts assemblage. Steering is not car. Wheels are not car. Dicky backside is not a car. Which one is a car? Top floor is the car. Top is car or down part is car. This car is a car. All parts put together. What about this body? So and so name you have given. Who are you? I am so and so. Who is that so and so? Take the part, each part keep aside. Hands keep aside, legs keep aside. Mentally, okay. Intellectually keep aside. Thala or pakkam. Chest body or pakkam. Or part. Ella part thane. Right hand side, right leg, part thaniya. Cultify panni vechirungo. Vechi, and the name, this name of this person belong to which part? Either hand or legs. Kannadi munnadi ukkarandi paarango. Ukkarandi intellectual ஒரு part cultify பண்ணி யாரு வெங்கடேஷ், யாரு உஷா, யாரு மைதிலி, யாரு ஜானகி, யார் இப்படி எல்லா பேரும் சொல்ல முடியாது. அது கொஞ்சம் பேர் தான் சொல்ல முடியும். Who is this? Is this hand is Janaki or Sujata? Is this leg is that person? Who is this? Therefore the name is Mithya. The name is you are in my name also. All of our names are just given to the assemblage. The entire world is like that. Therefore Brahman is partless. You cannot cultify anything from Brahman. Okay, world is part of Brahman. Enna idum? Part illada Brahmanukku world eppadi part nu solla mudiyum? I am part of Brahman. Idha Visishtadvaita solla. Nee yaru panna? Naan andha Bhagavanukkulla irukkira oru bhagam anna. Eppadi appa anna? Bhagam eppadi aaga mudiyum? You cannot be the part. Because you cannot touch the Brahman. It is higher order of reality. You are lower order of reality. Dreamer is part of waker. Dreamer is identical from waker. Identical with waker or different from waker or Vedam abhedam rendu irukka. Part of waker. If he is a part of waker, he must be here now. Your dreamer is a part of you, the waker. He must be with you now. I hope so. You are not dreaming now. If he is a part of you, you have to dream now. Dreamer cannot be the part of the waker. Vichikalamena. Hey, dreamer is other different order of reality. Waker is a different order of reality. Waker is Vyavaharika Satyam. Dreamer is Pratibhasika Satyam. Eppadi Pratibhasika Satyam, Vyavaharika Satyam can have identity. Now, in the example, because of your attention. After seeing your attention in the example, I am very happy. This is because very nice example. This is a personal example. No? My dreamer, I dreamt yesterday, the dreamer cannot be the part of me, the waker now. If he is a part of the waker now, he must be here. Because waker and dreamer are different order of reality. Yes? This is fact. Similarly, Brahman is partless. Brahman is higher order of reality, Paramarthika Satyam. Jagat is Vyavaharika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam. It is a relative order of reality. Brahman is absolute order of reality. So don't say, I am part of God. God anna endha God? Sagunam anna okay, part. Maya. We are talking about Nirgunam. Okay, this is one analysis. Over now. So Brahman, world cannot be the part of Brahman. So Bheda Abhedam anna part an ardham. Bhedama irukka mudiyadu, Abhedamavu irukka mudiyadu, parta irukka mudiyadu an ardham. இது வரைக்கும் ஒரு அனாலிசிஸ் ஆகிடுது. I am going to enter into another big analysis. Very interesting. I am trying to experiment on you today. Okay. Very simple, but you have to think over how intelligent our people are. Very intelligent. Amazing their way of presentation. I want to share with you. Are you ready? Ready enna solren. Ide 34th shloka. Na pradhak na avradhak ke statement ke what a mind boggling analysis they have done. You will wonder and you will be happy also after listening. Now let us start that simple analysis. World is different from Brahman. We say world is false. There is no world at all. When you say people are not accepting. Okay. You bang the desk also, nobody is going to accept. ஏதோ அந்த சுவாமியாரம்மா சொல்லிட்டு போயிட்டு இருக்கேன், அது எப்படி பொய் ஆக முடியும் சொல்றோம். வேர்ல்ட். ஓகே. Before going to accept the world is false, Brahman alone is real, keep Brahman aside. Okay, keep the Vedanta aside. Vedanta me venda ippo namakku oru few minutes. Let us see the worldly, our vyavahara. Namma vyavaharam, worldly angle. நம்ம என்ன சொன்னோம்னா, இந்த வேர்ல்டு பிரம்மன் அனிர்வச்சனீயம். இப்போ இந்த வேர்ல்டு என்னப்பா தெரியறது என்ன, இது அனிர்வச்சனீயம், இது பத்தி எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண முடியாது, இது மித்யான்னு சொல்லிட்டோம். அந்த மித்யா என்னன்னு இப்போ எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ண போறோம். we are going to establish that. ஸோ அது புரியறதுக்கு முன்னாடி கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லணும், இல்லைன்னா நமக்கு அப்படியே தூக்கம் வந்துடும் இல்லையா. பெட்டர் லெட் மீ கிவ் த எக்ஸாம்பிள். The entire Nama Rupa Prapancha is, we are able to understand, identify by seeing the difference. For example, now you see this is red flower, red rose. This is white jasmine. Okay, think jasmine. White color jasmine, red color rose. This white color jasmine, this jasmine comes under white color category. Okay, this jasmine come under white color category. This red rose come under red color category. Okay, first statement. What is the first statement? As it is, I am seeing the object. White jasmine is come under white color category. Red rose come under red color category. Statement number 1. Now the statement number 2. White color jasmine is different from the red rose. White color jasmine is different from the red rose. Means what? White jasmine is not red rose. It is different. And red rose is different from the white color jasmine. Red rose is not jasmine. Yes? இந்த டிஃபரன்ஸ் தெரிஞ்சதானே விவகாரம் பண்ண முடியும். மல்லிப்பூ வாங்கிட்டு வாப்பான்னா, எந்த மல்லிப்பூ? ரெட் மல்லிப்பூவான்னு கேட்பானே யாராவது? To do vyavahara, you have to categorize. You have to categorize. What is the second statement? This jasmine, white is different from the red. White color is different from the red color. How do you know? Through my eyes. I have received that color through my eyes. This is indirect knowledge or direct knowledge? Pratyaksha pramana. It is explicable or inexplicable? Explicable. Explicable? Yes. Through what? Eyes. Pramana. Your eyes you have used very much and happily you are saying, in my right hand there is a white jasmine, in my left hand there is a red rose. Beautifully you have got the direct knowledge. Sandehama? Sandehama? Kadeve kadayad. Pakka. 100% sure. What knowledge you have got? White is different from the rose. Now, third statement. Click, trick. The white color is different from the rose. What is the color of the difference? Tell me. What is the color of the difference? Can you give any category that difference? Any other category கொடுக்க முடியுமா? இது white category. இது red category. Rose is a red category. White is, jasmine is white category. What you said? White is different from red. Now tell me your word and the difference. Direct knowledge தானே வந்தது. கண்ணு மூலமா தானே பார்த்தேன். Pratyaksha pramanam, direct knowledge. What you have understood? Jasmine is not rose. Rose is not jasmine because their color is different. I got the knowledge. What you got? The difference knowledge I got. Now tell me, your eyes, have they seen the difference? If they have seen, tell me what color the difference has got. Difference comes under what category? You could not see the difference. Therefore, difference is what now? எங்க இருக்குது? அது பிரத்யக்ஷ பிரமாணமா? அந்த டிஃபரன்ஸ்ங்கிறது என்ன கேட்டகரி? அது பார்த்தால கண்ணால எனக்கு அது வேணும் இப்போ. Have you seen அந்த டிஃபரன்ஸ்ங்கிறது பார்த்தால? ஒயிட் பார்த்தேள், ரெட் பார்த்தேள். டிஃபரன்ஸ் பார்க்கலையே. That difference engiradhu inexplicable, anirvachaniyam. Your eyes cannot see the difference because it is not having a form, it is not having a color. Since a difference engiradhu doesn't have color, your eyes cannot see. What your eyes can see? Only color. Your eyes cannot see the colorless difference. Since the difference is colorless, your eyes cannot see. I'll repeat again. Since your eyes cannot see the colorless thing, difference doesn't have any color. Your eyes can see only color. Therefore, they cannot see the difference. But you are talking about the difference. So if that difference, what you are talking, is called mithya. That is called mithya, inexplicable. Your eyes cannot reach to that difference. Why? It is colorless. So what? Because your eyes cannot see, which is not having color. Color irukkiradhu da kannu paaka mudiyum thavara கலர் இல்லாதது கண்ணு பார்க்க முடியாது. ஏன்னா டிஃபரன்ஸ்ங்கிறதுக்கு கலர் கிடையாது. Difference is that which cannot be categorically explained. சரி, இன்னொரு எக்ஸாம்பிள். கண்ணு இன்னொரு குணம் இருக்கிறதுக்கு, ஃபார்ம்ஸ் பார்க்குற சக்தி இருக்கு கண்ணுக்கு. இட் கேன் see the forms. இப்போ கலர், வர்ண ரூப, வர்ண அண்ட் ரூபா. வர்ணம் கலர் கேன் பி seen. Rupamana form. Now, square and circle. Square and circle. Square is different from the circle. அது தெரியும் இல்லையோ? Circle is different from the square. It's a form. It is in a square form. This is in a square form. Okay? In a square form. Mic is in a round form. Are you seeing the forms or not now? Desk is having square form. This mic having a square form. This circle form. Are your eyes are able to see or not? You are seeing square also, you are seeing circle also, you are seeing. Perception. Direct knowledge? Yes. Now, square is different from circle. Square is different from circle. Totally different. Circle can never be square, square can never be circle. Both are different. And the difference, can it come round form or square form? And the difference in the word, can it be square form or circle form? என்ன ஃபார்ம் இருந்தா தானே பார்க்க முடியும். இப்போ எந்த ஃபார்முல நீங்க அந்த டிஃபரன்ஸ்னு பார்த்தேன். யுவர் டிஃபரன்ஸ் ஹேவிங் which ஃபார்ம்? யுவர் ஐஸ் வந்து it can see only form or it can see what? Color. Other than that they can see anything. Your eyes cannot see other than color or form. But your knowledge is what now? Square is different from circle. White is different from the rule. And the different அங்கிறது என்ன கேட்டகரி அப்பா? அதுக்கு கலரு கிடையாது, ஃபார்மு கிடையாது. So your eyes cannot reach there. Your eyes cannot reach there. இது ஒரு அளவுக்கு புரிஞ்சது நினைக்கிறேன். இப்போ எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணணும். சரி, என்னதான் சொல்ல போறேன் இப்போ? கலர் பிடிச்சிட்டு ஃபார்ம்ஸ் பிடிச்சிட்டு வாட் யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு கம்யூனிகேட்? ஐஸ் கேன் see only colors and forms. The difference is neither color nor form. This is important. Consolidation. I am consolidating the whole statement now. Difference is neither color nor form. Bheda means difference. Bheda does not come under. Bheda does not come under. Bheda means difference. Difference, if you want to know any object, you must know the difference, no? Difference தெரிஞ்சாதான் அந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் ஞானமே வருது நமக்கு, இல்லையோ? இது புஸ்தகம், இது பென் இல்லை. டிஃபரெண்ட். இது டிஃபரெண்ட் ஃப்ரம் த பென். அப்போதான் அதை எடுக்க முடியும். அந்த டிஃபரன்ஸ் தெரிஞ்சாதான் எடுக்க முடியும். சாம்பார் சாதம் சாப்பிடும் போது இது தயிர் சாதம் இல்லை என்று தெரியணும். நம்ம ஹோல் விவகாரா தெரியறது அப்படிதான். தயிர் சாதம் சாப்பிடும் போது இது பச்சடி இல்லை தெரியறதா இல்ல? இல்ல சுவாமினி, ஒண்ணுமே தெரியல, பேதமே தெரியாமல பச்சடி அப்படிதான் சாப்பிடுறோமா? You are wearing dress, saree. This is saree. You are not wearing dhoti and coming. You know that your husband dress is different, dhoti is different, saree is different. Thank God, gents are not wearing saree and coming, ladies are wearing dhoti and not coming. You know the difference. Thank God your vyavahara is fully because of knowledge of Bheda. Yes? Fully because of Bheda knowledge. And the Bhedam angiradhu தெரியணும்னா, இப்போ கலர் அண்ட் ஃபார்ம், ஐஸ் ஆர் அவுட், ரூல் அவுட். பேதம் என்கிறது ஐஸ் கெனாட் நோ. சரி, காது ஏதாவது தெரிஞ்சுக்க முடியுமோ பேதம் என்ன? பேதம் என்கிறது இது வந்து கர்நாடக மியூசிக், அது வெஸ்டர்ன் மியூசிக். வெஸ்டர்ன் மியூசிக் இஸ் டிஃபரெண்ட் ஃப்ரம் த கர்நாடிக் மியூசிக். இயர்ஸ் கேன் talk about the sound of the difference. Can Bheda has a sound? Can Bheda doesn't have color form, you said. Now tell me, Bheda has got a sound? Can Bheda have a taste? You have to supply for all other examples. Idella ungu homework. Okay. Can Bheda have got any taste of difference? Difference. Either taste is different and the taste is different and children. Rasgulla is a different taste. Gulab jam is different taste. I am asking, the different has got which taste? This is soft touch, it is hard touch. Soft is different from the hard. I am asking, the difference has got which touch? Either it is soft or hard. Your difference of knowledge about soft and hard, and the difference is in having which touch? Don't know. Smell? Jasmine smell is different. Rose smell is different. And the difference has got which smell? All 5 sense organs are out regarding the categorization of difference. So Vedanta argues, Bheda does not come under Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Bheda or difference does not come under Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Bheda is never provable. Bheda is never provable through pratyaksha pramanam, either by chakshu or shabda or shrotraindriyam or rasanendriyam or ghanaindriyam or tvagindriyam. Your sense organs cannot enter the field of difference. Bheda is never possible, never provable through pratyaksha pramanam. Pratyaksha prove only form, sound, taste, smell, touch. Pratyaksha cannot prove the Bheda. Then what? Can I infer the Bheda? Anumanam pandlamo. Pratyaksham paaka mudiyala, keka mudiyala, thoda mudiyala, Bhedathine. Infer pandlama anu sonna. Infer pandave mudiyadu. Pratyaksham illadad inference ke varave varadu. You can talk about a fire that which you have seen. You can infer, by seeing the smoke, you can infer fire, because you have seen the fire previously. You cannot infer a difference, because you have not seen the difference through perception, through sense organs. How can you talk about inference of this difference? You cannot talk about the inference also. So what is the final conclusion? Can Shastra reveal the difference? When we are asking them, that person, Nayayika, Tarkika people argue so much. He is asking, can your Vedanta Shastra reveal difference? We say, no. Even Vedanta Shastra also cannot reveal difference. Why? Then what is duality? Tell me, what is duality? This flower, this flower, this desk, this is duality. Bhedam, Dvaitam. Bhedam irukliya. Bhedam anna duality. Then tell me, what is duality? He is asking. Namma sollan duality ella poi enna sollitom. Avaru solla satyam ani solren. Now he is asking, can you explain me about the duality? Enik nammame kekra. He is asking us. What we say na? Then what is na? Idi, adi. And the difference. Idiya irka, adiya irka. In the porul, idiya irka, adiya irka. That is difference, duality. Idilla, adilla, adilla, idilla. Red flower, jasmine, jasmine, red. This is Namma Ulakam Fulla. Sambar, rasam kadiyad, rasam sambar kadiyad. Tairlo, pachad kadiyad, pachanda, tair kadiyad. Is that duality? In the duality, ni eppadi explain panduvanna, which does not have support of pramanam. Difference is that which doesn't have a pramanam. That which does not have a pramana. Sabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha cannot talk about difference. Therefore, duality means difference. Difference means dvaitam. Dvaitam is that which cannot be categorically described. Dvaitam is that which cannot be categorically described, which does not have a support of a pramanam. It is a misconception. Duality, Dvaitam, what you are seeing the world is a misconception. Duality, the world, what you are seeing is a misconception. It doesn't have the support of the pramanam. Any wrong concept without pramanam support is mithya. This is the definition of mithya. Mithya means unreal, false. Mithya is that any wrong concept without a pramanam, without a means of knowledge, a wrong concept which is without a means or without a pramanam or without a support of pramanam is known as mithya. Now world is that what am I seeing is a misconception. It is a wrong concept. Without pramanam, it doesn't have pramanam. It doesn't have a support to explain. Therefore, it is called mithya. Therefore, every assumption or misconception without pramanam, is known as mithya. Without pramanam or support is called mithya. Therefore, na prithak na aprithak. The whole world is nothing but you are doing vyavahara because of knowing the difference. And the difference மூலமா நீங்க தெரியறது, அதுக்கு பிரமாணம் கிடையாது. So உலகத்தினை எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு பிரமாணம் கிடையாது. Therefore it is mithya. Your eyes cannot establish the reality of the world. Your ears cannot establish the reality of the world. Your tongue cannot establish the reality of the world. Your touch cannot establish the reality of the world. Therefore, total duality. You are seeing the duality. Duality means bheda. Bheda is that you cannot categorize. Okay, this is discussed in Brahma Siddhi and Siddhi Granthanla. Then Swamini explained that I am sharing with you. Okay, because படிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் ரொம்ப நன்னா இருக்கு. Just I asked Swamiji, where from you got this Swamiji? Swami said, is there any support for this logic? Yes, it is said in Brahma Siddhi Grantha. Siddhi Grantha is an advanced Grantha. Any Siddhi Grantha. One of the Siddhi Grantha is Brahma Siddhi. Adila sollirka idellame. And how much intelligent our people are. இதை பற்றி நம்ம புரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்கே யூ ஆர் ஸ்ட்ரகிளிங். அவர் எல்லாம் படித்து புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு புஸ்தகமே எழுதிட்டு முடிச்சுட்டு போயிட்டார். These are all to improve our intellect sharpening, no? To sharpen our intellect. But I like this type of analysis very much. That's what I'm sharing with you. Whatever you understand, okay. If you don't understand also, you will assimilate later. It will not go from your mind. Now come to the 35th Karika. Vitaraga bhaya krodhaihim munibhir veda paragaihim nirvikalpo hyayam drishtaha prapanchopashamodvayah. I am Advayah. This non-dual self is nirvikalpaha, which is divisionless, vikalparahitaha. Now, such a difficult Advayam Brahma, how to understand Purive Martingadana? I will give some sadhanas. Gaudapada Acharya says, if you are free from వీతరాగ భయ క్రోధైః మునిభిః అయం దృష్టః. దిస్ తురీయ ఆత్మ అయమాత్మా బ్రహ్మ మహావాక్యం ఆఫ్ దిస్ మాండుక్య. అయం దృష్టః అని అర్థం. అయం ఆత్మా బ్రహ్మ దృష్టః, సీన్ బై దోస్ పీపుల్, అండర్స్టూడ్ బై దోస్ పీపుల్. హూ ఆర్ దే? ప్రపంచోపశమః. దిస్ వరల్డ్ ఈజ్ అన్రియల్, దే హ్యావ్ అండర్స్టూడ్, which is free from the world. This turiya atma ayam atma brahma is free from the world. Who have understood? Vita raga bhaya krodhaihi. Vita raga, vita bhaya, vita krodha. Who are free from raga, attachment? Who are free from anger? Who are free from fear? They alone can understand. Since our munibhihi, they are free from this, they have understood. These three are the culprits. We are all enamored by raga, bhaya, krodha. Are you free from these three? Turiya atma you can own up. Purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavasishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.